for Jack Siegel.
All right, thunder and lightning. All right. You know what they say. Save the best for 27th. Thank you guys. No, it's an honor. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be introduced by Gerald from Hey Arnold. I appreciate it. No, thank you. I love being here. I don't know that we're legally allowed to be here, but it is good being here anyway for the time being until the cops are like, get the fuck out of here. You know, that's good. I promise I won't get punched in the face after the show. So, a little inside joke. All right, you know who I like? I like parents who name their kid John, because those parents know my child is not unique. So why not? Why not give him? The discussion must have been really weird when they were naming their kid. Like, look how beautiful he is. What should we name him? Who gives a shit? Just name him what everybody else has named. I don't care. You were high the entire time you were pregnant with this fucking kid. Just throw him in the trash and start over again. All right, that just took a left turn. Fucking straight down. I like Halloween, it's a fun holiday. Some people are a little too into Halloween, My boss is like, dude, I can't wait until Halloween, can you? I'm like, yes, I can, because I'm not 11 and I have more important things in my life to think about. It's not that big of a deal. I had one person say, I hate Halloween, I think it's a disgrace. I'm like, okay, there's like genocides going on. I think there's more important things to be focusing on than Halloween in terms of your anger, but that's fine. I don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters on my streets, very empty. And it's not just because my dad's a pedophile, it's because we live on a hill. I mean, the main reason is there's a bunch of fat fucking kids in our neighborhood, and we live on a hill, and apparently these kids can't walk 40 feet up to get full-size Snicker bars, you assholes. We're not even at the top of the hill. We're like the second house from the bottom of the hill. But these kids, I appreciate their self-actualization. They're like, I might be dressed like John Cena, but underneath I'm still a fat tub of shit. I'm rolling my way to candy from now on. That's what I'm doing. I wrote all my jokes on here. I drank too much and smoked too much pot, so I have no memory left. You know who I feel bad for? People with HIV. And I don't mean the people that had HIV through sex, because you knew what you were doing, you committed a sin, you're going to hell. No, I mean the people that got HIV through used needles, because that means that you could be a virgin and still get HIV. How much more of a loser could you possibly be? It's talk about adding life-threatening illness to injury, you know what I mean? Try explaining that to your dad. Be like, Dad, I have a confession to make. I have HIV. Like, oh my God. What was her name? It was Jim's tattoo parlor over on Jericho Turnpike. I saw this nice design and I thought it'd be great on me. And then they die. That's what happens. Happy holidays, everyone! Let's see what else I got. I have, my friends don't call me 9 Volt. My friends don't call me. That's just, they're just like, we should hit up Jack. Let's hang out with him. Why? Let's not do that. Let's enjoy ourselves instead. What else do we have? I recently also, just to add on to Maddie's jokes, because I'm unoriginal as fuck, I saw the Joker movie. I went by myself to see that movie, which normally would be okay, but I was like, I'll have one ticket to see the Joker. And the guy behind the counter is like, you sure you want to do that? You don't want to just go home and do something else with your free time? You really want to be that guy who goes and... at that point, if you're buying a ticket to a movie, they kind of hope you have a gun, you know what I mean? They're like, I hope he's gonna kill all of you. You're just some fucking loser with no friends to see a movie. That's just sad by itself. Nobody's gonna shoot up that. Wow. This got really fucking dark here. Let's get darker. Fuck it. Yeah, right? Yeah. You know what's pretty gay? Funerals, right? I mean, like, why are you crying over some guy that's dead? What are you? Oh, man. I don't like funerals. They're not as much fun as I used to think they were. They're boring as shit. People invite them. They're like, dude, I can't believe my 95-year-old grandfather's dead. I'm like, well, he's 95. That's kind of what happens when you're old, you fucking idiot. You die. And I gotta go to these funerals, listen to their boring stories. Me and my grandpa used to go to the Jets. I'm like, I don't care, man. It doesn't matter anymore. He's not on. I want to heckle the next funeral I go to. Someone starts giving a boring eulogy. And be like, Uncle Bill, I'll always love you. Boo! This shit sucks! And they're like, well, come on, man. Don't be rude. Like, dude, I paid $40 to get in this funeral, okay? I expect a little better from these people. Wow, alright. Great. I thought that punch was excellent. I have 2 dogs. I love them. I think they're great. But I was wondering recently, what would happen if my dogs could talk? Would I like them more? I thought, no, I would like them less. Because how do I know my dog's not a complete asshole? Like, how do I know if my dog's not a complete racist guy? And I'd be like, hey, who's a good boy? My dog, like, certainly not the Chinese people. Like, oh shit. Not cool, Scooter. I'm gonna return you to the shelter. I got a dog that doesn't watch Fox News. This is bullshit. Yeah. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. What's big right now is everybody likes those superhero movies. You know, superheroes very popular. I have my own superhero that I created, but nobody ever asked me to write any comics because they don't know what's good for them. My superhero's name is called I Don't Give a Shit Man. And his superpower is that he just doesn't give a shit about anything, which makes him kind of like you guys. And just kind of like an ineffective superhero, you know? He'll be walking down the street, he'll be like, I don't give a shit, man! There's an orphanage on fire, you gotta save something! They're like, yeah, not my fucking problem, bitch, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a shit, man, you're the worst superhero on the fucking planet. This is awful. And, like, he would be impervious. No supervillain could ever take away his powers, you know? Be like, I don't give a shit, man. I'm gonna take away your power of not giving a shit. Like, how can you take away my power of not giving a shit if I don't give a shit about not giving a shit? Seems like I don't give a shit man's paradox. You should have thought that through better. I'm gonna go drink a beer. It'll be successful, and one day you'll be looking and be like, I don't give a shit man's creator was standing on that stage in front of me, and we were nobodies at the time, and now we're big. Let's see, the World Series just happened, you know, and I'm glad this year that Boston wasn't in it. Last year I went to Boston during the World Series and everybody was talking shit. They're like, your team sucks, you fucking retarded, we got the Red Sox. Like, we're retarded? You named your baseball team after laundry, you fucking idiots. You guys named your baseball team after the one article of clothing that's smellier and covered in more semen than a jockstrap, okay? What's so fucking great about the Red Sox? You got that ugly stadium with that fucking hunchback limb like some Quasimodo in baseball stadium. You guys are shit, you know? They'd be like, yo, Boston is just like New York City, you know? Boston's just like New York City. I'm like, yeah, it's just like New York City, you know, except for all like the activities and the career opportunities and the and the fun and the culture and we got tons of culture. I'm pretty sure sweaty Irish people screaming racial slurs isn't exactly culture. Fucking inbred. You know what? I can say that because I have a friend who's gay, so this is my. Alright, 1 minute. I am Irish and we do drink a lot. People think it's a stereotype. It's not. You know, I used to think it was a stereotype. One day my aunt was like, yo, Jack, come do shots of tequila with me. I'd be like, you know, normally I'd say no, but it is grandma's wake, and I think there'd be nothing better than to be like, fucked up, I miss your grandma, this is for you, bitch. All right, guys. Thank you. That's all the time I have.